everybody, and welcome back to an episode of Unscripted. I'm Big Mama.
I'm Cutie.
And I'm Love. Today we're going to be talking about would you take a charge or would you just let it pass? So, would y'all take a charge for somebody? And if so, who?
I'm telling. Don't tell me nothing you don't want me to tell, because I'm not doing it. If it's gonna be me or you, it's you.
It's definitely gonna be you. It's 110% gonna be you.
Oh
I
my
didn't make
God.
It's
those
you.
decisions. You did. So
Sorry.
why am I why
Not
am I
even
sitting
for
in
Sorry.
adult
not even for
timeout?
your husband. Y'all both looked
First
at
of
like
all, let me just say this. Let me just say this. My husband wouldn't put me in a predicament to have
Exactly.
to choose
So
between me
so
or
take
him,
a
because he know
charge.
who I'm gonna choose. My husband already know who I'm gonna choose.
mhm, mhm.
And I've always heard a real man's not gonna let you take a charge for him anyways.
Because it was his
You
gun.
know.
Okay, maybe
hmm
not gun, but you know what I'm saying. It's whatever.
It
Yeah.
was his it was his, you know,
It's
illegal,
no good way to think about it,
unprescribed
right?
medication. It was his speeding ticket.
There we go.
It was his. Whatever it was
Dang.
definitely his.
Yeah.
Dang, y'all. This-
Because I've never personally been to jail. So what do I look like
Yeah.
going to jail for somebody else's decision?
Facts. And let me tell you something. My friend told me a long time ago, I had to been about ninth grade. And she said when she went to jail, they gave her burnt coffee and stale honey buns. And do you think I'm about to go anywhere where they give you
That's it? No.
stale honey buns and burnt coffee? Jail is
I don't
not
even
for
drink
me,
coffee.
honey.
I don't even drink coffee. And I don't like
Well,
sweets. So we
I,
no, definitely not
I'm gonna
going
eat
there.
it. But I don't want no stale. I only need to be told one time.
So
Not for
y'all
me.
What
just like,
about you,
I
love?
don't know nothing. So,
Nah, see, I feel like if you do something, keep it to yourself.
mhm.
Because if we get caught doing it, I'm gonna let them know it was your idea. Like I let people know all the time. I am not a ride or die. Do not do nothing with me. You're not prepared to
Fact.
go to jail for it. Like I got
Yeah,
children to take care of. I'm not
right.
Mhm.
worried about somebody else's grown son who made a decision on it or daughter. I don't care who it is. You
Yeah.
made that decision. That was your idea.
You're
Just
right.
like
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand by, if I do something, I'm gonna stand by it if I get caught.
Mhm.
Big word, if I get caught. Like
If
I don't know. It
would you
depends for me.
I was about to ask you, would you take one for your husband?
If it was my husband, yeah, I think I might.
It don't depend on how long you're gonna be in there, what the charge is.
Yeah, it just depends on what it's for, you know.
so
I
what
don't
is
care what
something
it's
that
for.
you would take a charge for?
Oh, that's a good question.
Just some, small or nothing
Well,
like
what's
basic.
small enough to go to jail for?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Get your first record.
Yeah,
They'll take it
misdemeanor.
easy.
Mis- a
Mariah say,
speeding
excuse me, they'll
ticket.
take it easy on me. I don't know if it depends on whatever the charge was. And I kind of think about it too, because my train of thought changes, right? So if it would be more beneficial for me to go to jail for a week compared to my husband who makes more money, who like you know what I'm saying, he has to keep his job, something like that, then I might, you know what I'm saying, I might do a few days. But
Yeah, that's
that
what
really
I'm
just solely
saying.
depends on what type of predicament I guess we're in. Who does it make sense for to go to jail? I can do now. I don't want to, but if it makes more sense for me to go than for him to go, but I'll have a roof over my head, my kids will be, you know what I'm saying? Then I might think about it.
Yeah, I'm not doing any of that. You going to jail, sir. You
I
should
might
you
think
should have
about
thought
it.
about it before you made that decision.
I might
I'm
think about it.
sorry.
I might think about it. I might
Yeah.
think about it because, or let's just say you don't work, right? You're a
Mhm.
stay-at-home parent. He takes care of everything, and if he misses out on work, he loses his job. You still not gonna take the charge?
I would have been more upset because it's like if that's your responsibility and that's your
Why would you put that
responsibility,
in
why aren't
jeopardy?
you being
Right.
why are you what I mean? Why aren't you being more careful? For me, that's like a red flag in itself. And then the second red flag is you're allowing me to take that charge for you, knowing that you should for one, you shouldn't have put yourself in that predicament in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because I don't think there's no nothing that you really can take a charge for. That's like, oh, okay, a speeding ticket. You know, you're not gonna be able to take a charge because 9 times
Right.
out of 10 they already know who did that. So in
Right.
order to take a charge for somebody, I think it's more so like a drug charge. You know, trafficking charges, murder charges. Those when I think about taking charges, those are the things that pop up in my head. That's kind of why I asked like, what type of charge?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because them the ones that you in there for years, you know what I mean? And
Mhm.
again, what do I look like sitting in there for somebody who knew what, like who's
I
well
feel you.
aware
I
of?
feel you. I feel you. And I agree with you. I don't disagree with you whatsoever. And that's why my original
Right.
answer
Yeah.
was, you know, that, you know, because, you know, it's not that deep to be in for 2 years, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hypothetically speaking, if we were to say you had to go for a few days. Of course, we don't. You know what I'm saying? We don't know that. You don't know that till you go to the court and stuff. I assume, right? Because I never dealt with it.
Mhm.
But
I guess when you go to your trial or whatever.
yes, I don't know nothing about none of that. But I will say, if you were told 10 days, you got to do 10 days. One of y'all got to do 10 days. It don't matter which one. Would you do the 10 days? If he was the
What was it for?
financial, huh?
What's
Yeah,
it
that's how I'm
for?
like. It depends on what the charge is
Well,
for.
let's throw out. I don't. What could you go to
Because
jail
all
for
of us
10
have
days
clean
for?
records, so we gotta think about our clean records when we do this. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Right,
I
right,
think
right, right.
like whoever has the cleanest record should just stay
yeah,
clean, you know.
Okay.
yeah, cause
You said
sir,
the
you're
cleanest
gonna need
record should stay
me.
clean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sir, you're used to this. Go, go ahead and spend your little 10 nights in jail. You're true to this. I'm new to
Facts,
this, so like,
No,
facts,
nah,
facts,
that wouldn't make sense. I'll
facts.
just tell
no.
you, I'll tell your job you got COVID or something. Like you'll be fine.
Girl, I don't know. We can use COVID as an excuse anymore. Y'all know how
You
bad
can't,
folks was
cause it,
using COVID as an excuse when it first came out.
look, cause I'm gonna let them know. But like, he got a little cough or sniffle. We think it's COVID,
You
so
were
we're gonna take
funny.
the proper precautions and keeping him home for 14 days. You know
That
what I
is
mean?
funny.
But yeah, like I feel like it's irresponsible for two criminals to be in a relationship. So one of us got to keep.
Lord Jesus, be offense. Lord
So
Jesus, be offense. Be offense,
So
Lord.
would y'all stay by your partner while they was in jail or prison?
I stand by
Well,
him as long as
it's a
it's
lot
no
of
longer than
stipulations to that.
90 days.
It's a lot
You
of
said
things that
90
tie
days.
into that.
90 days.
Girl, Lord Jesus.
Oh, Lord.
If it take more
Yeah.
than them 90 days,
For me, it just depends on what the charge is, how long it is, because I am pretty sure what the charge is and how long it is, I guess.
it's
And, you know, just
definitely
kind of
bigger
the
on what the charge
situation that
was.
kind of went down. Because if it's my husband, I'd assume that he wouldn't do nothing crazy. But, you know, life happens sometimes, right?
Yeah.
But aside from that, let's just say my husband got caught up and wrong place, wrong time. Because folks go to jail for being in the wrong. They ain't got to do nothing. Wrong place, wrong time. You in jail for 10 years now. I would stick by my husband for those 10 years.
I would too. I'm not even gonna lie.
Okay.
I would. Yeah, but it depends on what
10
it
years
is. Like
definitely.
you said,
It
she
did
was
right.
like,
If
nope, 30
it was
days.
something wild, then no. But like I said, assuming because we
Yeah,
have to have some
if
type
he
of we gotta have some type of stipulation to it. I mean, we can go in a circle all night long and add bad shit, right? But
yeah, cause I'm like 10 years.
if it wasn't
Sheesh.
that, but that's why I say wrong place, wrong time. He didn't do
Mm-hmm.
anything. He was just in the wrong place at the wrong time,
Mm.
and I'm gonna be with a
I know what you mean.
I'm gonna be with a brother.
Yeah.
So we know how that go down, you know.
Yeah,
So if it
because
was wrong place, wrong time,
he's
I would.
there. He's gonna need your moral support. You can go visit him. I mean, he just won't
And
be.
it's definitely it's a long journey.
And
Don't get me wrong. I'm not
yeah.
against that, but like I said, for my husband,
Mhm.
I definitely ride that out.
Yeah, yeah, for my
Yeah.
Not
husband,
for
he
yeah,
would.
not
For my husband, he can get at least 2 years off me. You know what I mean?
that's
After two
terrible.
years, I'm gonna have to see
That
what they
is
talking about.
absolutely awful. That is absolutely
Now,
awful.
if he didn't do it, you know what I mean? Of course, I'm gonna be there trying to help him
So
clear
if
his
he didn't
name.
do it,
But
would you wait the 10 years? If he didn't do it, he did nothing wrong.
wait, I don't
He's
know.
trying to help
Support, I
him.
got him. I will support him and I will be there at
but
all
I'm
his.
not waiting for him.
I be trying
Yeah,
to
but
help him
waiting is
too,
kind of tough.
you know.
Like for 10 years, I'm gonna try to hold down the fort, but
That's ridiculous. Be a fence
unless we get
sitter.
conjugal visits, then maybe
Yeah.
maybe it'll be a little bit longer.
I mean, that's
You
your
know,
You are
husband.
funny.
I believe you can. So,
depending
Yeah,
on what state, I think,
but
right?
depending on what.
What state and what he got arrested for,
I
right?
assume so. I don't
I
know
don't
nothing
really.
about that because I don't date criminals.
Yeah.
I'm not even a criminal.
I had some
I just
Oh
family
want to throw that
yeah.
out
members.
there. So ain't no criminal on criminal around here.
I had some family members that were in jail and prison. So,
My dad's in prison,
yeah.
but his wife and his mama, before COVID, they used to go see him. He had somebody seeing him and my sister.
Mhm.
They would go see him every weekend. He didn't have a weekend without seeing somebody, from my understanding, for some years.
Mhm.
I used to see my ex-boyfriend in jail. Then after them 60 days, I was like, okay.
Oh Lord Jesus, girl, it ain't for everybody. But I thug it out for my husband.
For
Yeah.
my husband, yeah, I told you.
Girl,
Them
stop
2
acting
years
like you
gonna be
don't care if it's
strong.
your husband.
Them 2 years gonna be strong. I'm be
Strong
2
2
years.
years, okay.
I'm gonna get the best money lawyers can buy, but if that money don't get that lawyer to
Yeah.
go ahead
I'm
and get
not
you her.
doing me personally, I'm not doing nothing. Let's just throw that out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not going to jail for nobody. But like I said, I know my man wouldn't put me in the predicament to have
Mm-hmm.
to do that. You know what I'm saying? But a year, and they switch it up now. They be like, you go to jail for 27 months, and niggas be like, 27 months? That's nothing.
That's nothing.
Right.
That's nothing. You gonna hold it down for me?
That's
Sir, you
nothing.
talking about a
Yeah, they
year
add
and
that
what?
up. They
Right.
add that up.
A year and 6 months? No, 7 months?
2 years.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. 2 years.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. That's how they get
2
people
years
right
and
there.
7 months.
That's how they
Wait,
get
Right.
sir,
people right
20 how
Right.
there.
much?
They tell you the months. They don't tell you the
You said
years.
wait, you said
Yeah.
20. You said how many months?
27.
27?
Mm-hmm.
27.
That's 2 years and 5 months.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2 years and 3 months, friend.
5.
27?
Yeah.
It's 12 months in a year.
Yeah, that's 24.
And then add
That's
3,
3.
that's
Yeah.
27. Why do you have a pencil?
Hold on, wait. I'm because I'm doing my math.
Oh my goodness.
Hold on, wait. Oh, you know what?
That's how they
I
get
took
people.
I took 1 year off, not
Yep.
24.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what they do. That's how they be in court right there. And they be happy about that
Because
year.
I would have heard 24. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Nah, and I would have thought about a year.
Yeah.
Okay, nah, you gotta double that
That's
up
why
to
they don't
24.
tell you like that no more.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. But yeah, I'm not in
Nuts.
charge.
60
Okay.
days.
So, do y'all think Nicki Minaj took the charge for her man?
I didn't know Nicki Minaj was in a situation to have to take a charge. You talking about the dude who was accused of messing with
the child
underage?
predator?
Yeah, her
What she
husband.
said?
Talking about child predator.
Her
The one
She
that
took
can't go inside his
Yeah.
child's school with other
yeah.
kids in there.
Yeah.
She took a charge for him.
Yeah. Well, okay. So here's the story.
I thought it was crazy that she was having a baby by him to begin with, but go ahead.
Having a
Okay, so
baby
she
by
was
somebody
in
who can't even be
Amsterdam
there
for
by
her
herself with it.
I'm sorry. She was in Amsterdam for for her concert, and it got canceled because at the airport, one of the baggage claim people they found drugs in her possession, so they thought she was extorting or transporting drugs, and so she had
How
to
much drugs did she have?
go to jail. So
Amsterdam, so she couldn't have weed.
yeah, had to been some more, especially if they thought she
They
was
had to
you know
transport it and
transporting.
stuff.
Yeah, That's a lot. But go ahead, because I'm
So some people are
I'm here now.
trying to say that she took the charge for her boy or her husband. So what do y'all think? Do y'all think that
She
she took
probably did.
it, or you think it's hers?
I
Both.
think she probably
I think
did.
it's both of them. I think he's supplying and she using because that one little video she had with that Bigfoot and her staying up all night recording that doggone dumb
Dang, I didn't even
song.
see that.
Yeah, girl, she was on something.
Yeah,
She was on
I
something.
definitely think that, especially with everything that he had going on,
Mm-hmm.
she probably did. She probably did say, "I'm gonna go ahead and do it," and then she gonna use her. This is who I am, and
Oh,
pay
Nicki Minaj,
whatever.
Nicki the Robin, Nicki the
Yeah, she
Barbie,
gonna
the
pay that little
Hakachuka
fine and call it a
Barbie.
day.
Yeah,
That's what
bars
she
got
gonna do.
locked behind bars.
Mm-hmm. Bars and bores.
I see what you did there.
But I
Yeah, I
don't
definitely
know.
hers. What do you think?
Like you said, I think it might be both. Maybe,
Yeah,
yeah. Cause
was he there?
was it?
But it's not even like she trying to take
Um,
the charge. To be honest, it's not like she trying to take charge. They tried to blame it on one of the security guards, and the security guard goofy stuff
Oh,
and
so
step up was
this was
you.
okay. Give me more. Give me more. Give me more. So they tried to blame the security guards, and then
Mm-hmm.
they ended up accusing Nikki instead.
I guess so.
Nah,
Is that the order it happened in?
from what it's looking like, it's saying that Nikki said it was her security guard, and then
Oh,
the
so she
security
didn't want to take
guard,
the charge anyway.
yeah,
So,
it's saying that the security guard stepped up and was like, "Yeah, I put that in there. Why would you put it in her bag? That don't even make sense.
right.
That
Make
doesn't
it
even
make
make
sense.
sense.
Yeah. Like
She knew about it. That's
Nonsense.
you my security. You supposed to be protecting me. Why is you?
yeah.
Right. First of all, why am I letting you pack my bags? Like you supposed to be carrying them, not packing them. Like that don't
You
make
better
sense.
come out with these points. I wish I had my laptop right now. Well, according to CBS News, uh, the Dutch authorities say that they were soft drugs
Mm.
in her
What
luggage.
what are soft?
What is a soft drug?
Oh, I can't look that up at work.
I'm
Dang.
here. I'm
Tap
here.
tap tap tap.
Less hazardous. You know I don't work on computers, right? Less hazardous to health than hard drugs.
That's not being.
That's
That's what it says.
your
Soft drugs are not harmless substances, but the risks are less serious than the risk associated with using hard drugs. Soft drugs include hash, marijuana, sleeping pills, and sedatives. It was weed.
Had to be.
and the sedatives.
It was hard.
But that don't make sense though, being in Amsterdam and then getting charged for weed.
That don't mean they allow on their on their planes and stuff.
But you're allowed to
Probably.
bring them
She must
in.
have had a lot for
That's
her
what I'm saying.
to.
Or maybe it's the hash, because hash is different. Marijuana's not bad. Hash is like the liquid
Mhm.
form, so it's more
Mm,
it's
yeah, she
supposed
could
to
have
be
had that.
worse.
Yeah.
They said, just like I said, she was fined and released.
All that money, she better been released
Right.
For
on
real. I knew she
bonds.
wasn't gonna do no time.
How long was she in
But
there?
she got a charge now.
It doesn't say
And she got an international
how
charge.
long.
That
They
would have
just, but I don't
made
think
me
it was long
mad.
because she had to cancel her concert.
Yeah, she canceled it.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't say how long she was in there though. And it
That would
says
have made me
cannabis
so
is
upset.
illegal in the Netherlands.
So that's fine.
Yeah,
So
but it
that's where
is
they was at.
tolerated for recreational use.
Mm.
So
That's where
there's
they was at.
I guess so.
Yeah, Netherlands, Amsterdam.
Oh, girl, both me and you. I was like, I don't know where. It's over there somewhere.
No, I'm saying were they in that actual Netherlands place?
I don't know. I'd be
Remind
careful
me of
bringing
Neverland.
bringing drugs to another
I mean,
country.
yeah,
Yeah.
I would too. I don't know why. Yeah. But
I
she
don't
did
know.
say they were
Maybe she was set
pre-rolled.
up.
No, she said they were pre-rolled though.
Mm.
That's what one of her statements on Twitter. If you
Uh-huh.
look at her rant, she was going off on a rant saying how it was
Oh, I didn't see that.
pre-rolled.
I mean, it doesn't matter. There's still stuff in there. It's the substance.
She was like, it's pretty. But I'm saying that because maybe she said it because of the place that she was at. She knew, like, I'm pretty sure they did their background before actually,
Mhm.
taking flight. She probably just didn't know some extra stuff was in her bag.
Oh.
I feel like she didn't know what was in her bag. I personally feel like she was probably just as shocked as everybody else.
I guess it is a possibility, huh?
You know what I mean? He just hurry up
Somebody
and slip
slipped
something in there.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, he hurry up and
Yeah.
slipped in there before their flight. Like he was like, she Nicki Minaj, Nicki Lewinsky, the
Right. They're not gonna check her
Barbie.
bags.
She won't.
Yeah, they checked your bag. Sorry.
Rawr. Grow up. Yeah, that's wild. I changed my answer. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if she knew. I don't know if she didn't know. I don't know if if it was a soft drug, I'm gonna assume it was marijuana. We know we know that. That's a fact. We know that she
Mhm.
does that. You know what I'm saying? So,
I actually
Anything
didn't know
else?
until this.
I don't
I'm
know.
not gonna lie to y'all. I did not know until this came out. I knew about like
No, because
the
I
other
saw a
stuff.
whole
I feel
video.
like
She
I
was
saw
in
it.
her car smoking, talking to fans, and she was so high, her eyes was just low.
Yeah. I would assume, no big deal.
Yeah.
A lot of people do it. It's not
Yeah.
Yeah,
whatever.
look.
It's
I'd rather them
legal
do
in a lot
that
of
than
states
anything
now.
else. Yeah. So
But
So,
yeah, I
I'm
don't
just
know
saying
if
I didn't know
I don't know.
personally that she did because I'd
mhm.
never seen her. Honestly, I didn't know she did any type of drugs, until I seen that one video of her, in the recording studio
I
and
don't
stuff. And
think
even
she used to, but I think she recently started, maybe when she got with this dude. But
married,
yeah.
She stressed out.
demonetized. Okay.
Stressed out, honey. You couldn't
Mhm.
see, but everybody live life different. Some people take a charge, some people won't.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm
No,
saying?
facts. Facts. I know a couple of people that take a charge in a
I'm not
heartbeat.
taking
You
a
don't even
charge.
have to ask them. I'm not one of them. So I hope nobody ever gets that misunderstood thinking, because
I rather
I remember I was dating a street pharmaceutical person, not knowing he was a, street pharmacist. And I seen him one day doing some little illegal activities. I'm like, sir,
She said
like,
some illegal activities.
I was like, sir, you couldn't do that before you picked me up?
Right.
Like, oh no, this gonna be real quick. Uh-huh. It's gonna be quicker when they ask me who on it is if we get caught. Like, so, like,
Okay.
I need you to make all these plays when I'm already picked. Look, I like to be blind to certain things. Don't
Yeah.
mm.
Mhm.
I like to be
Don't
able
put
to
me
not
in a
to tell the
position to
police.
have to lie either, because I'm not good.
Yeah.
I'm not good. They'll dig.
Yeah,
Don't
just
they get to
don't
ask me more than 3 times?
just
Oh,
let me
facts.
not know
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just
it's better.
so
but you
Yeah.
want
that
to know
my
something?
reaction can be genuine.
Yep. I'm a
No
little
facts.
overbearing. I'm a little overbearing, so I feel like
I'm
I
sorry, that was
pressure them
funny.
to tell me. I feel like I'd be like, no, tell like what's going on? Talk to me. Tell me. Tell
Yeah.
me what's going on. What's happening? Like I'd be panicked myself. And he like, no, I can't. I can't
He's
tell
like,
you.
no, I'm not gonna
So
tell you.
what do you mean?
So you gonna lie to me? So you just gonna
So
sit here and lie to me?
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I guess it's just one of those situations you don't know until you get into it. You don't
Right.
know what's going
No, yeah, I
on.
had this one funny story, right? So one day I was riding with somebody and he had a drink in the car, and I was like, because he came to me, he had a drink. I was like, "Damn, where's my drink?" And he didn't give me one. So I was like, "Let's run to the store and go get us a drink." He's like, "Okay, cool." I was like, "Okay, go put your stuff, in my apartment,
Mhm.
because it's either you putting it in a cup, like a store cup, or you're
Mhm.
putting it in the house." He was like, "No, I'm good. I'm straight." I was like, "All right, cool." Mind you, we in his car. So we start riding and riding to the little convenience store or whatever to go get me something to drink. And did like an illegal turn, or he just kept going straight something. He did something to where the police said, "Oh, okay." And so, they turned around and started following us. Why this fool gonna sit up there and throw the beer can out of the window? And I'm like, well, there's that. The police is there. Turn on
Exactly.
their light. And he gonna talk about, hey, tell them that it was you that threw the can out the excuse. He was like, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
we're not doing that.
Yeah. And you're wild for thinking that I
Girl,
was.
and you're very wild to assume that I was set up there and told them that it was me. And it came out your window, so that wouldn't even make sense.
Right.
That
That'll
I'm
be
was
a
my
pretty
stupid
sure
next
they
lie.
point.
saw. That's why the sirens went off. Yeah.
And the
Girl,
crazy is, you
then,
know what?
then,
And my thing is
man,
this: if they've been to jail repeatedly behind like petty stuff, you
wait,
ain't
let
learned
me
your
tell you,
lesson.
cause they sat up there when they pulled them over. They sat up there and it was like, okay, we saw the beer can. Your
Lord,
tags are out. Your
Lord,
license is like he don't have a license or he didn't have a license, and then the the license plate was something was wrong with the license plate. I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I couldn't take this.
yeah. It doesn't even
You
matter.
was
I could tell.
already going. So
Right. Now
Right.
we both in here looking stupid over stupid stuff.
I had to get a whole ride home by the police officers. Like,
And I would have took it with a smile on my face.
wait, I was sitting up there had a whole conversation with them. So
Yeah.
what's gonna happen to his car?
Right. Oh
That's
my
crazy.
goodness.
Cause stop playing. Cause it was like if it had insurance on it and the proper stuff, I could have just drove back to the house. But it was like that's. It was like yeah, we're not, and it was in Richardson. Like what?
Oh, this
Where
leaf
did you
bad
think?
out there.
Like why did you
I
think that was a good
I don't
idea?
do Richardson. I
Really.
don't
I
do
don't.
Richardson. I don't do Richardson. I got pulled over and the cop wasn't even in my lane. I was in a left lane
The
about to
police are
turn. They
bad
were in
out
the lane
there.
next to me and they
Mhm.
made a point to get over to pull me. Like, why are you even running my tags?
Right. From all the way over there.
Right, cause they be trippy, bro. They really
Like, what's
do. And
going
then when they can't
on?
find nothing on you, they just try to make something up. Like
I mean, I
if we
was
gonna be
wrong, but
anything, let's
still.
be for real.
I
Like
remember I got pulled over because I had just got my car and the tag, I had the paper tag with the laminated stuff. And I guess it was foggy or something. And they pulled me over. Talk about it's not visible. It's foggy. It's too blurry. What?
Well, wipe it off.
Right. Can
is
you
that
see
better?
now?
Like,
Do you see it now? Like,
Dude.
but no, love. I got pulled over and what is that, Addison? Like that, cause cause the way they put it on there, they didn't screw the bottom of the license plate, the paper tag or whatever, cause I had just got the car and it was flying up. And girl, they tried to pull me over in like a dark area. I'm like, I am not pulling. Y'all gonna have to follow
no.
me to a lit
And I
Yeah.
know I
area.
kept driving until I was in a public spot.
Talking about, oh well, your license plates just keep flying up. We need to be able to see it. They should have, sir.
I don't have
Yeah,
nothing to do at this point.
Right.
nothing.
Uh,
And it's too
And
hot in
every time
Texas
I
to be
hand them
doing all
my Savannah license, they're like, "How long you been here?" Oh,
that.
just like 30 days.
Yep, every time. Right. I know it. I know it. I know it.
Yeah,
I know it.
I know. My
She said
grandmother's
I've been
tired
here
of
for
getting them little
3 years.
tickets that be up there.
No, not.
Hmm.
What'd you say?
Now, I said I know my grandmother be tired of my little tickets that be going up there because the address is still her address
Yeah,
since
that's
college. So I
ridiculous.
know.
Back to back. Back to back.
be like, you still live here? Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I surely do. I really do.
Barbara, you need to know.
You know what
What?
I mean?
I really do. Do it again.
I
She hit
really
it.
do.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
She hit
I
it.
reckon. I reckon I do.
No, there you go. You're a
Oh
fool.
my goodness.
You going off today, boy. Girl, you been on a roll.
I don't know, y'all. This
You
ice
have
cream.
been on a roll.
I had 2 quarts of ice cream and some Oreos.
Oh, she hype. She on
As
that sugar
hell.
rush.
You see her look. She might as well be over there doing this.
We got off topic a little bit, but
That fat girl started kicking in.
Y'all.
sweet treats. Yes.
Okay, look, I could put it to where it's back on topic. You won't ever get that in jail. So, yeah.
Nope.
Think about that when you think about taking a charge
Well,
for
I don't
somebody.
know. There's good people in jail.
Yeah,
Oh, you mean
innocent
us?
people. You remember those boys that took that charge?
Yup.
No,
And
I said
they
you
was
won't
in
get
there
that
for
treat if you go to jail.
Oh, the treat. I
The
thought you
ice
said
cream.
you don't get this.
The ice cream. I'm like, wait, what?
All right, take us
That
back again.
basketball.
Run it back. Take us back again. Pick us up where we left off at. Pick us up where we left off at. I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness.
That's
But
funny.
yeah, if you're gonna take a charge for somebody, think about those things that we said, you know. What's it for? Who got the cleanest record? We're not
How
we're
much
not
time?
promoting
Man,
you to take a charge or be, you know, ride or die or nothing. But
I'm definitely not promoting
if
that
that's
at all.
your
oh, wait. That makes me think of this show called Love During Lockup.
Mhm.
Have y'all seen that before?
I have.
Mhm.
I'm
And I
not,
think they are
listen,
very entertaining.
yes, I don't encourage anyone to go to jail or expect for, to have somebody so good. I mean, it's good to have people like that, but everybody is not like that, right?
Right.
But all hope is not lost
Nah,
because
serial killers
Oh
get
yeah.
relationships in
Yeah,
jail.
they do.
they,
What's it
people,
called? Like pen paling? They be
yeah,
online and stuff.
I don't know how you do it, but it exists. So if you end up going to
Mhm.
jail, all love is not lost. And you might
Yeah,
find yourself made in jail.
you might.
Right in that
If
cell
you
with
go
you.
that way, yeah.
Either way, men, women be in there too. They be gay for
Now
the
look,
stay.
they
Y'all,
they be getting married. Like y'all, have y'all heard of those
hmm
serial killers that be getting married in jail? In jail?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
girl.
This one, y'all have to check the show out. Love After Locked
I've
Up.
seen it.
Girl,
Cause
it's
don't they
some
have the
wild.
spin-off version of the ones that get out of jail and still be
Yep, they
married?
got Love During Lockup and Love or Life After Lockup, something like that.
Mhm.
But you, look,
I wonder how to get signed up to that show.
look for why you're not about to talk to nobody in
You
jail.
don't talk to somebody past 30 days. Them people been in there for a long time. They
For
got
years, and
life,
they
life
require stuff. And let me,
sentences.
I
y'all.
get on the show. I feel like once I get on the show and I make a storyline,
No, I don't know.
She said, I'll do it for
Okay.
fame.
That might do you some good though. It might do you some good.
you know what I mean?
It might do
By
you
the
Oh
some
my
way,
good.
goodness.
order you some siren water.
Now here we go with our cups. Um. Oh,
Why y'all tuning into Life at the Lockup? Y'all should definitely tune into Unscripted. That would be me. See?
Yeah.
check out YouTube,
Right there.
Check us
TikTok,
out.
and
Check us
all of that.
out. Yeah. So do y'all feel as though people who are in prison or in jail, well, mostly people that are in prison that have life sentences, do you think that they should have a rehabilitation program to where, like, you know, they see a counselor, they go through therapy
It
so they can
depends.
revisit society again?
It depends.
Yeah, I feel like it definitely depends. I feel like it depends on their age. It depends on their crime, their mental, stability. Cause who was it? It's one serial killer. He kept getting out on good
Hmm.
behavior, kept getting out like before he actually did his serial killing. He
Right.
just kept getting out. I think it was John Wayne Gacy. I want to say it was him, and he kept getting in trouble and kept getting out. Kept getting in trouble.
Yeah.
But when
Yeah,
people go
and
into prison, they're not getting help, you know, they're just getting
mm,
locked up. I'm talking about like a real program to help really change their
yeah, I feel
life.
like I mean, not even change your life too, like change your way of thinking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like stuff. I think that's a good idea, but I don't feel like everybody who goes into that program should, you
Yeah.
know,
So do
get
you
out.
mean like should it be made available for everybody?
Mhm.
Oh, if I mean, yeah, of course it should be made available, but I also feel like if we have the same, there are tests to be done to find out if somebody's like bat crap crazy. You know what I'm saying? We
Mhm.
have we have to protect. repeat
Society. Yeah.
child offend, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
some,
Cause
you know,
it's so crazy how many times, like, y'all, if y'all look at it, it's so crazy.
yeah,
Like I said, with the injury, how many serial killers they share like the messed up background story. They either been sexually assaulted, you
yeah,
know what I mean? They all suffer, like majority of them suffer head injuries, and then on top of that, like some of them share the same criminal history. Like it started off with something small and minor, you know what I mean? And then it gradually started like getting worse. Like they'll rape somebody and then they'll get like a slap on the wrist because of
Yeah.
X, Y, and Z. And next thing you know, they're a serial rapist and then turn to a serial murderer. And I feel like that's because majority of the time they get this high on how much they can get away with. You know what I mean? If they got a slap on the hand for the first thing, it's like, oh, okay, well, they only gave me 3 years and then I got out for in 3 months for good behavior. So let me see about this without receiving any type of help, like you said.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I feel like
Mhm. So I get it.
I'm
Like
on the fence.
so depending on what you're in jail for, right?
I
And
feel like depending on your growth, yeah, within
History.
the
mhm.
program.
I would base it off the history. History.
Yeah.
Yeah.
History too. Just like, I mean,
Because I feel like, sorry.
no, you're good, go ahead.
Yeah, because I feel like, some people that go in there for, little charges, maybe drug charges or
Yeah, absolutely.
robbery, I don't know,
Absolutely.
stuff that
Nah,
didn't
robbery.
involve.
They gotta see because some robbery and with robbery, I think they do it like first time it's like a slap on the wrist. You know what I mean? Second time it's like, hey, then we tell you we tired of seeing you here. Third time it's
Mhm.
like, okay, you keep doing the same thing. Here's some
Yeah,
years,
because
and then
my thing is like they throw people in prison, but it's like, what are they doing for them? Like,
Right, to help
they're
them come back
helping
into
us.
society.
Yeah.
I
Because
think some
you
people
you
can
go to
be
prison and
rehabilitated.
then it's like they're stuck. Like you're not changing, you're not really
Yeah.
growing. You're in this
But you
hostile
come back out and do the
environment.
same thing.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
So
well,
cut you off, but yeah, I'm understanding what you're
yeah.
saying.
yeah, by
So
the history of what prison actually started off of is free
Yeah.
labor. So I'm pretty
yeah,
sure that the reason why they stuck in the same cycles because they want them to keep coming back. You
Yeah.
know what I
yeah,
mean?
that's true.
Yeah.
Fortunately, just knowing, a few people out of prison and how they shaped up their lives after getting
Absolutely.
out or even inside, you know what I mean? I have a very close relative in prison and he got his GED and being in there it's like, okay, I'm tired of being here. I want to be out with my family and stuff like that. So,
Right.
with that being said, thoughts of like I'm surrounded by a lot of people who went to
Yeah.
prison, not bragging, but it happens.
Mhm.
And I done seen them go from like literally beating people up on the side, and stuff like that, and robbery, and all that, to going out and actually chasing what they actually wanted to do in the
Mhm.
first place.
Right.
Um,
Absolutely.
so I feel like I feel like it does take levels to it because I know another person who got out, you know what I mean, violent by nature, and he literally murdered somebody. He like took the little building stuff that I was telling you. He kept getting away with certain things to where boom, he actually ended up taking somebody else's life. Now he's in there for life. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
so
Yeah. I feel you. Also
I feel
understand
like
that,
it depends on their
like,
mental.
yeah, their mental is a big piece of it, but it's such a tricky thing because anybody can cheat the system. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yes, it should be made available because everybody deserves. I mean, again, depending on the crime,
Mhm.
everybody deserves to be in the free world. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
They deserve the opportunity for help. Help me get a job. Help me with somewhere to live. Help me try to, or maybe what I'm saying. Just give me in a different. Don't drop me back off on the same block that you picked me up from.
Right.
You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So but I also understand that that's not the way that we
And
do it.
again, luckily this day and age, they do have certain things for people who are, wanting to use that help, who actually,
Mm,
want to use the help, like the halfway home. It's not the best place, but it's a starting point. You know what
yeah.
I mean? Like it
Mhm.
is something to kind of and like no lie, y'all. I went to college for that. My second time around. for human service because human service because I definitely wanted to open up like a no what is it called?
Messing you up.
They tear you up. What is it
Okay.
called? Non-profit organization for like
Mhm.
runaways, like, and then some for guys who don't be having places to stay, and then some
Yeah,
for mothers and teens.
that's
Obviously
dope.
two different things.
Yeah,
Yeah, but then they had me intern at hospice, and that sealed the deal. I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
So this place is depressing, but yeah,
yeah,
like I feel like that is something that is needed though because
yeah.
a lot of, especially black males, they don't get that mental health that they so desperately need half of the time. What's y'all opinion? Like, would
Therapy.
y'all, word, hold it down,
Therapy.
Yeah,
take
use
the
it.
charge? Definitely.
Yeah.
And if so,
Comment
what's the
below.
charge?
Comment below. We'd love to know y'all's opinion on it as well. And also go check out our other episodes. I believe this is episode 7, 8
8.
of Unscripted. So check us out.
All right,
Like,
share,
follow,
comment, ask,
subscribe.
love, all that good stuff. Until next time, y'all. Peace,
Peace,
love,
love,
and
and
blessings.
blessings.
We'll check out on Unscripted next time.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.